Hello, fourth graders. How are you all? I hope you are all doing great. So today is Monday, the 7th of December 2020. In our previous lessons, we learned about the regular verbs. Regular verbs. تعلمنا عن الريجولار verbs هم الأفعال المنتظمة. وهم الأفعال اللي بنضيف لهم ed, d or ied. Regular verbs are verbs that are formed by adding ed, d or ied. For example, we have walk, walked, like, liked, cry, cried. So we form the past simple. كونا ال past simple بإضافة by adding ed, d or ied. Our lesson today is about the irregular verbs in the past simple. Irregular verbs in the past simple. الأفعال الغير منتظمة في الماضي. Okay, let's start the lesson by asking what is an irregular verb? What is an irregular verb? شو هو irregular verb? Okay, the irregular verb is a verb in the past tense that isn't formed هو ما بنكونه by adding the ed ending. ما بنكونه بإضافة ال ed. إحنا ما بنضيف له ال ed. So irregular verbs don't follow the ed rule. هي ما بتتبع قاعدة إضافة ال ed. Okay. Let's see some examples. Okay. We have the verb 1. Okay. Verb 1. We have go, leave, make, break, fall, read, get, buy, and we have the verb to be and the verb to have. Okay. So go in the present means يذهب. Okay. In the past it becomes went, ذهب. Okay, so we didn't add ed to the verb. احنا ما ضفنا ed to the verb. We changed the verb. احنا غيرنا الفعل. So الأفعال الirregular ما بتتبع قاعدة ال ed. ما بتتبع قاعدة ال ed. ما بتتبع قاعدة إنه نضيف ed للفعل. We change the verb. We change the verb. So go becomes went, leave, left, يغادر, غادر, make يصنع becomes made صنع, break يكسر broke كسر, fall يسقط fell سقط, read يقرأ read. So it has the same spelling نفس كتابة الحروف but different pronunciation بس اللفظ يختلف. Okay, read, read, نفس الأحرف same spelling but different pronunciation. We don't say read, no, it's read يقرأ read قرأ. We have get يحصل got حصل. So get يحصل got حصل in the past tense. buy يشتري bought اشترى buy يشتري bought اشترى. So we have these verbs. Okay, we don't add the ed ending. ما بنضيف ال ed لهاي الأفعال. We change the verb. So go, went, leave, left, make, made, break, broke, fall, fell, read, read, get, got, buy, and bought. So they don't follow a rule. So we have to memorize them. Okay, هم ما بيتبعوا قاعدة. So لازم نحفظهم. We have to memorize them. لازم نحفظهم. نحفظ هاي الأفعال. Okay, let's move to verb to be. Verb to be. Verb to be in the present or in the verb 1. Okay, the family be is, are, and am. Is, are, and am. In the past بالماضي was and were. Was and were. Okay, so verb to be in the present is, are, am, but in the past بالماضي it become was and were. We have was and were. So was, okay, we use it with I, he, she, it, or any singular noun. Were, we use it with they, we, you, or any plural noun. So I say, I was, he was, she was, it was. For example, for singular nouns, Mark was. It's a singular noun. Mark. The cat was. Were, we use with it. They, we, and you. You were. We were. They were. Mark and Judy is a plural noun, so I use were. Mary or Mark and Judy were. Okay? And with verb to have, okay, verb to have becomes had. Have becomes had. So in the past, okay, have becomes had. Now let's practice. Okay, make sentences. We have to make sentences. Okay, I go to the party last night. I go to the party last night. We have last night. Okay, it's a key word to the past simple. إن last night هي اللي بتدلنا إنه الفعل صار بالماضي. Last night الليلة الماضية. And we have I go to the party. So we have the verb go. It's in the verb one. It's in the verb one. So we have to use the verb to. لازم نستخدم الverb to because we have last night. So what do I say? Go becomes went in the verb to. So I have to use the verb to. And the verb to of go is went. The verb to of go is went. So I say, I went to the party last night. I went to the party last night. So I have to use the verb to of go because it's in the past لأنه بالماضي عنا I have to use the verb to. So I have to use the verb went. I went to the party last night. Okay. She have 2 English lessons yesterday. We have yesterday. It's a key word of the past. هي key word الدلالة عنا بندل على ال past. Yesterday امبارح بالماضي. So she, this is the verb one. Have is the verb one. And we have to use the verb to. And what is the verb to or the past of have? It's had. So she had 2 English lessons yesterday. Okay, so she had 2 English lessons yesterday. We have to use the verb to because we have yesterday. They break the window 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. So, ago. Okay, we use it to refer to the past. بنستخدمها حتى ندل على الماضي. So we have the verb break. عندنا الفعل break and it is in the verb one in the present. So I have to change it into the verb to. لازم أغيره للverb to لأنه ويانا 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago. So break, the past simple of break is broke. الماضي من break broke. So they broke the window 2 hours ago. They broke the window 2 hours ago. Okay, we have Mary be in Italy last week. Last week. We have the verb be and we have last week. Okay, last week is a keyword that refers to the past. عندنا last week هو keyword بدلنا على الماضي برجعنا للماضي. So be verb 1 we have to use the verb 2. We have to use the verb 2. So we have was or were. So we have to look at the subject now. We have Mary. So do we say Mary was or Mary were? It's a singular noun, so I have to use was. هي مفرد, so I have to use was. So Mary was in Italy last week. Mary was in Italy last week. Okay, question 2. Correct the verbs between the brackets. بدنا نصحح الأفعال بين الأقواس. Correct the verbs between the brackets. Okay, the first sentence, we have the verb be home yesterday. They be home yesterday. So we have the verb be. We have yesterday. So it happened in the past. Okay, so I have to change the verb be into the past form. I have to change the verb be into the past form. لازم نغير البي للpast. So the be in the past is was or were. Was or were. Okay, so they, what do I say? They were or they was? Yes, I use they with were. So they were home yesterday. They were home yesterday. Okay, the second sentence. He read a nice story last night. We have last night. So it's in the past. It's in the past. So he read or read? Yes, he read. The same spelling. But what? Different pronunciation. The same spelling but different pronunciation. نفس الأحرف لريد but what? اللفظ يختلف. He read a nice story last night. He read a nice story last night. Okay, number 3. John bought a new car last month. الشهر الماضي. So it refers to the past. Okay, دلالة في الماضي. Last month. So John, what is the verb 2 of buy? Yes, it's bought. It's bought. اشترى. So buy becomes bought in the past simple. Number 4. I make a delicious cake for my mom 3 days ago. So we have ago, 3 days ago. قبل 3 أيام. 3 days ago. قبل 3 أيام. So I have to use the verb in the past simple. I have to use the verb in the past simple. لازم استخدم الفعل بالماضي. So verb 2 of make is made. So I made a delicious cake for my mother 3 days ago. So I have to use the verb 2 of make or make in the past simple. So it's made. Thank you all. That's it for today.